It's like right there somewhere. Right under that dandelion. Right here. Man, this one might be a hard one to find because it's such a low conductor. Ooh, getting a little hit right, yep, right underneath that dandelion. Oops. Plopped it out there. Oh, it's gonna be over here. It's kind of hard to pinpoint. So it's foil. A little bit of foil right there. Cancel. Gotta dig that cancel up, man. It just sounds so good. Pretty much on all machines. Sounds like jewelry, right? Can't pass that stuff up. Kind of an ugly plug there, but there's so many dandelions here, they don't really do anything with this stuff here anyway. I'm not getting anything. I'm already at 21 gain, so it should be hitting it if it's a coin. I'm just gonna dig this one out. Oh man, it is super hard right here. Oh man. Those wood chips, man. Oh, it's really fine wood chips too. This one might be really hard to find because it's just not a very solid signal here. It's gonna be really hard to find. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult to find. This ain't gonna happen. I'll just try to get it with my pinpointer. No, it's gonna be a big iron. Actually, I'm gonna continue with this one because the ground is really hard here. Equinox just might be struggling because it's iron. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I see a bunch of rust popping out already. Right there, it's a nail. Yep. Grab some of that dirt that came out of there. Just like so. So I'm just gonna go for some evident targets here. I wanna kind of cherry pick a little bit. Cherry pick over here. I'm in the baseball diamond, so kind of swing fast. I'm gonna extend my shaft out a little bit here because I'm swinging faster. Because when I'm walking faster, my gait is a little bit wider, so I'm gonna be hitting my boot there. I don't want to swing over my boot, so I have to have my coil away from my boots there when I'm walking fast. Oops, it's soft right here. Wow. It's gonna be near the surface too, because it was banging pretty tough there. Where the heck to go? It's right on the surface, man. It's gonna be right on the surface, just like I thought. Right there. Oh, I'm gonna have to destroy this plug here. It's a pencil eraser right there. There's two things that I will always dig up. If I'm getting a lot of pencil erasers or if I'm getting a lot of pull tabs, I just continue to dig them up, right? Because they sound just like jewelry, man. You don't want to pass them up because they sound just like jewelry, right? These sound just like jewelry, so do pull tabs. So I just dig them all up, man. Even in an area that has hundreds and hundreds of pull tabs, I'm still gonna dig all of them up because that's what I'm going for. When I'm hunting in an area that has a lot of pull tabs, I'm hunting for jewelry, right? And they sound the same. Ooh, this is something really big. I'm not gonna dig that one out. Oh, that sounds killer, man. Oh, it's giving me the double beeps, man. I love it when it double beeps on me. Oh yeah. This could be some gold, I'm sure hoping so. It would read up a lot lower than this if it were a gold ring. Oh man, come on. Right in there. It's a pull tab right there. Gotta keep on digging them out, man. This clover stuff is really hard to dig in. These roots are just hideous here. It just takes a lot longer to extract the targets out. This one's a little bit deeper. And I have beat this spot up, man. I'm telling you. I have been through here with every detector that I own, man, and every coil that I own. Because I just live around the corner, right? But there'll always be coins here. I can come back tomorrow, there's gonna be just as many coins here. Ones that I missed today. You can even go slow. You can go through this little strip here, 3 feet from this sidewalk here. Go through it with a fine-tooth comb, grit it a whole bunch, spend 2 hours just in this little section here. Spend 2 hours just on this little section here. Come back tomorrow and get twice as many coins, right? You think you get it all out, but you don't, man. You are thinking wrong if you think you've hunted a site out, man. So just always go back to sites, man. I just urge you to go back to sites that you've gotten coins at, and you'll be amazed, man. You'll be amazed how many coins you can get. Ooh, this is hard ground right here. This stuff is hideous to be digging in. Right there, copper penny right on the surface. Right there. This is the first time I've had the Nox in this area, so see how she performs. It's doing good. Oh, this thing is deep, deep. And I'm going down on this one. It is just whispering at me, man. It could be a silver coin. I've never had silver with the Equinox yet, so just, oh yeah, come on. No, it's just something deep here. Come on, baby. It was banging tough, man. It's deep deal right there. Come on, baby. It's a penny, a deep penny. Right there, just copper. Just a memorial. Look at that coin ball right there. Oh, lovely stuff, man. This soil is really sandy here. And see how I just dug that out there and it was just really close to the center point of my plug there. And that's what I've struggled with the most throughout the years. To get more experience, when you're detecting at first, you know, it's really frustrating because you don't know how deep to dig. You know, no machine's going to give you a really super accurate meter reading on the depth of it. You have to go by tone. And the reason why I can get so many targets extracted and I can get a lot of videos made with a lot of targets in them is because I know pretty much how deep that target is. And if you're around a lot of trash, it gets a lot harder to know how deep that target is because there could be a whole bunch of junk right near the surface, or maybe some junk deeper than that, that's throwing your meter off. So it's all by tone, about how loud that tone is and how hard it's hitting, and how fast you're swinging that coil over that target, what angles you're hitting it at. There's a lot of variables in knowing how deep of a hole to dig, and that's how I can get so many targets extracted out so many more targets extracted out per day, because I know how deep it is and I know where it's at. I don't use the pinpointers on the pinpoint buttons basically on all my machines. None of my machines I use the pinpointer button, because you can pinpoint it just by crossing it, just rotating on that target, and then you can pinpoint it that way instead of using the button. When you use the button on the metal detectors, you're taking time. You're taking a lot of extra time. And if I use my pinpoint button on every target that I get, I could dig 50 more targets out per day if I didn't use my pinpointing button. You know, it just, once you get experience, you don't have to rely on that pinpoint button. Once in a while I'll use it. I've used it a couple times with my Equinox here, but it's just really not necessary. Once you get experience up, you can just run any detector and you can pinpoint without using the pinpoint button on it. But that's how I can get so many more targets extracted per day, because I'm not using that pinpoint button. It slows you down tremendously, that pinpoint button. So if you're relying on that pinpoint button when you're first starting metal detecting, it's going to slow you down a lot. If you just learn how to pinpoint that target without that pinpoint button, just rotate on it a little bit, maybe back up on it, rotate on it, back up on it, and you can pinpoint it that way. It'll be right on the edge of your coil. But once you get more experience, you can just pinpoint a target just by rotating on it 45 degrees, you know, 45 or sometimes 90 degrees, you know, on the harder to really listen to tones, the tonal nuances in it. Sometimes I have to rotate like 90 degrees, you know, a full quarter turn, just to get a pinpoint on it, if it's odd shaped. But the coins, usually the coins, you can just bam, 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 right off the bat. You know, you don't really have to rotate too much on your targets to really pinpoint it really good without using the pinpoint button. Well, this Pace Freak Super Freak Prospector Jeremy, thank you for watching, and please subscribe.